In 1993, Notre Dame played Texas A&M in the Cotton Bowl. And I was excited, but not really excited, because they should have played in the national championship game. But because the media is biased completely against Notre Dame, they weren't voted that high. Just like this year, they should have gone to the national championship game, but the media is biased. The 3 losses have nothing to do with whether they should have been or not. So that year, I went down at Christmas, and I looked into the stocking before everyone got up. And there was an envelope in there. And I put my hand against it. And I knew it. We all got tickets to the Cotton Bowl to see Notre Dame play Texas A&M. That's what I thought was in that envelope. Why not, right? Even though that is nothing my parents would ever agree to doing, I knew that's what that was inside. It felt like it. It was a ticket. It was like the same size and everything. So I ran upstairs and told everyone that we were going to Dallas, to the Cotton Bowl, to see Notre Dame play Texas A&M, and that this was going to be a great trip. And so everyone was excited. We came downstairs and we opened the envelope. There's a $1 scratch-off ticket. I have never hated Gus more than I did that day. So disappointed. I expected something. I had thought that it was going to happen. I expected it, and then it was like a complete nothing. I have something here that I'm going to get your hopes up, because it's a great gift. In this box, for many countries, this is worth more what's in here than gold. Are you excited? Okay, no, you're not. Okay, well, this will do it. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift both use this, and they recommend it highly for everybody. You excited? Never mind. It didn't do it for you, sister? It didn't do it? Okay. Well, let me tell you, I know you're excited. This is a gift that you all will receive. It's water. Is it a letdown? No. Then stay out of the homily, sister. You're ruining it. Don't participate. Well, I mean, it's true. We need water. It's something everyone needs. It's what we need to sustain for life, and it's true. In many countries, it is more precious than gold because there is none. We're lucky here, but it's not exactly exciting. And I think that's how the people of early Christianity, or confronted with Jesus, when they heard all the prophecies, the first reading is Isaiah, all the prophecies of what the Messiah will be. He will conquer, he will defeat, he will lead, he will do all of these things. And then when he comes to conquer sin. Oh, is that it? Is that all he does? You see, these people in Israel who Isaiah was talking to had been driven out of their land. They were living all over the place. And Isaiah said, you're going to come back. You're going to come back to Israel. And the king is going to lead us. This Messiah, this new king, he's going to lead us into the promised land. So they expected when he came, he would be a conqueror. He would defeat the Romans. He would never allow Israel to be chased out of its land. That he would bring them back and make them a mighty country. And so when he came back, and this is the result, and he came to conquer sin, it's like a letdown. And I think it is for us too. Who do we want our Messiah to be? Who do we expect him to be? But he does one thing, and he does it because it is what separates us from him. He comes to conquer sin, period. And that is not just is that it? It's everything. Sin is what prevents us from life with him here and life with him in heaven. If we do not, as St. Peter says, when he comes for us, if we do have sin, especially if we have mortal sin on us, we are found lacking. Not because he wants us to be, but because we have created that situation and haven't come back to him. He came so that we could be free. And so, brothers and sisters, this Advent, let's take the prophet Isaiah, St. Peter in the second reading, and the gospel, Jesus, up on their words. Let us allow him to conquer sin in us, through the sacrament of confession. Next Sunday, there's going to be 9 priests here to hear confessions. I don't care if it's been 20, 50, 80 years. And I've heard all of those since my last confession. It doesn't matter. Come back to him. Take advantage of this time. When I lived in Washington, D.C., there's the Basilica, the National Shrine, the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception. They had confessions all the time. And I would always go there because there were priests who didn't understand English and priests I would never see again. I went to confession there so I could go to confession and not worry about it. Brothers and sisters, there's going to be a lot of priests. You may not ever see them again. They'll be here next Sunday. If it's been a long time, don't worry about who you're going to. Go to confession. Go to them. You'll never see them again. But to be honest, we don't remember confessions. I can't remember a confession. And I think it's because, and I'm not just saying that because it's cool to say that. I'm saying that because what God does when he hears our sins is he destroys them in eternity. He doesn't remember them. They're not worth remembering to him. I don't either. Do not be ashamed. Do not be worried about going to confession because what we're going to think. We don't think anything. We are gratified because we go to confession too. I go to confession too. I have to have another priest hear my confession. So I know how hard it is to go. Please go and do not worry. Take advantage of that time next Sunday at 2 o'clock. Or our other times of confession, Thursday nights, Saturday morning, Saturday nights. Take advantage of this time before Christmas to do what the apostle and to do what the prophet Isaiah tell us to do, to prepare the way of the Lord so that we may join him in his heavenly kingdom. Praise be Jesus Christ, King of the universe, now and forever.